Hi, so in this video we're going to be discussing potential output as well as its role in the business cycle. So, in economics, potential output refers to the maximum level of output an economy can sustainably produce over a period of time. It's kind of like a factory running at full capacity at peak efficiency. This level of output is determined by factors such as available labor force, capital stock, and technology. When an economy operates at its full potential output, it experiences full employment of resources without causing inflation to rise uncontrollably or a recession. So as we can see on this graph, the points where the actual GDP intersects the potential GDP, like here, here, and here, this is full potential output. And ideally, this is what you would want all the time in an economy, as this is when your resources are being used most efficiently and effectively. However, economies rarely stay at their potential output level for long. They go through fluctuations known as the business cycle. The business cycle is similar to a roller coaster in that it is ever changing and is full of ups and downs. The business cycle consists of four main components, being peaks, troughs, growth, and recession. As we can see on this graph here, a peak is the highest point of activity in the economic cycle, in the business cycle. The trough is the lowest, and in between you have recession when economic activity is decreasing, and growth when economic activity is increasing. These can also be known as expansion. So as we can see in this graph here, this is a business cycle since 1961 in the US. And as you can see demonstrated, it is never still and ever changing due to periodic adjustments to try to correct for the economic activity going on at the time. So as you see here, we started in recession and corrected to inflation, in which we stayed here again, but dipped periodically and dipped massively, only to overcorrect again once more into extreme inflation over and over in a cycle that is ever moving, ever changing, and is integral to just the overall activity of economics. As we can see here, represented by this orange line of potential GDP, this is a theoretical ideal of what the economy would be, disregarding outside factors and just maximizing full output and everything. However, we know that doesn't actually happen. The world changes. There are outside factors that affect the economy. For example, technological innovations or people working overtime can cause an increase. On the other hand, this burnout can lead to recession over and over again in a cycle that's ever changing and ever moving. So that is this video on potential output and business cycles. Thank you for listening.